5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You were blasted. And then we harvest the seeds. Oh, there's a nice seed. This is a real good seed. That's about an ounce of seed. This will make many lures. And then we harvest. There's probably about 1,200 seeds in this hill that I got to get out. So now we're going to sift through for the seed. Oh, there's one. There's a nice seed. Oh, that's the same seed from before. There's a seed. There's a seed. Is that a seed? Yep, there's a seed. There's more seeds. Oh, there's a big seed. Look at this one. There's another 1 ounce seed. That's a good seed. I don't see any more seeds. Alright, we're going to show you how we make these seeds and liquefy them in the next step. Alright, so we are out of the field. We've planted our seeds. We have harvested our seeds. Here are a couple seeds right here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to liquefy our seeds. So what we do is we put our seeds in this highly engineered chute. I'll put them all in there. Alright, so there's all our nice harvested seeds. And now liquefying. I think they've had enough. So now they're liquefied. We got a little bit of lead there. Those are the casings. And now we're going to get our hot pot 2 fired up so we can melt these down and make some lures. Alright, so we've got our seeds melted down. There's just the remnants of it. We're letting them cool down a little bit. We got the hot pot 2 turned on. See, it's glowing down there. So pretty soon this whole bowl of lead will be liquefied. And while I'm waiting, I got out my jig set here. I'm going to try to make some jigs, and I'm going to try to make some split shot out of these freedom seeds. This jig is called an Erie Jig mold. These are do-it molds. So I got my 1/0 hook, throwing that in there, number 1 hook, and my number 2 hook. And what we have is 3/8 ounce for the 1/0, 1/4 ounce for the number 1, and 1/8 ounce for the number 2. So once I got the hooks in there, I'm just going to shut it and wait for that lead to melt. And right before the lead is completely liquefied, right when the lead is completely liquefied, I'll put our melted down freedom seeds in there. And then I'm going to put the torch to the mold a little bit to heat the mold up. Otherwise, it won't fill in. It'll actually cool off and solidify before it completely fills up the jig head mold. So once this is liquefied, we'll come back and we'll give this a shot. All right, so we're back with our freedom seeds. It is melted now. So when you melt these, you do get a little bit of a stuff at the top. That's just the impurities that come out. So I just take those out with a spoon and put the impurities in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip our first round of freedom seeds that we melted down. I'm going to put those in there. You got to do that very carefully because that is molten metal. That will burn you up real good. So we got some impurities out of it. Some impurities. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to set this phone down. I hope this works. And I'm going to heat up the mold. Heat put in it. Something's not right here. I think my hook's moved. Yep, the one hook moved. Ooh, it's hot. Yep, that works. There we go, now it's closed. Alright. So I got some heat in it. Some more impurities are coming to the top with that lead that we just put in there. Get that out. Alright, so now it's hot. I am going to pour in the lead. I hope. Alright, so I poured in the lead. That's what it looks like on top. Open them up. Look half bad. So and then what I do, so this is what the Erie jig looks like. So then I just pop the little top piece off and put that back in. And then I file, oh, that one's really stuck in there. That one, there's the little guy. And then I file down the edges so that it's nice and smooth. This file here. So I just cut off the end, file it down, and then we got our jig. And then I do paint them. I do have some different paint colors, so I just put a little heat on the jig, and then I swirl it around in there, and we got a jig. So from start to finish, we planted the seeds, we harvested the seeds, we melted the seeds down, and then we turned our seeds into jigs. We would just paint them then, and that's it. So that's how you take a freedom seed and make it into a fishing jig. I'm also going to try, I haven't made any yet, but I'm going to try to make some split shots. So being that I've never made them before and I have no idea how that's going to go, I'm not going to video that for my first try, but I may take some pictures when I'm done. But there you go, freedom seeds into fishing jigs. So I did get a couple done. It went pretty well. Focus, there we go. So there's a thing that goes in the middle that creates that opening that you pinch on, and they're definitely not going to be reusable, but because they don't have that thing where you can pinch on the end and it opens back up. I definitely bought the wrong mold because these sinkers are humongous, but maybe they'll be good for ice fishing or something when I use the big suckers. These are the littler ones. These are a little smaller than a marble. These are about the size of a marble, the bigger ones. So Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy the smaller mold, but it went really well. So we can maybe even use these for some slingshot freedom seeds if I get bored. So there you go. That's what they look like.